In the last couple of videos we did the sphere and the cylinder. Now we're going to have a go with the little cone. So I think I'm going to choose a green colour for this. And again, before I do that, I'm just going to mark out where I estimate the light and shade might be. Okay, so I reckon there's going to be a reflective part there at the back, and then I reckon the darkest part may actually be there, and then we have a mid part and the very light part there. Okay, so first of all, in fact I could nearly block in the whole thing, and you see I'm using the very fine tip here. Just to give me maybe a little bit more control over it, that's really all. So, and I'm going over it again because I reckon that's going to be slightly darker there. And I'm just going to put a line around where the bleed is and that one too. Okay, now I'm just going to... And it's probably going to be darker at its edge, or at least what we perceive to be its edge. And then darker up the middle there. So you can see we're already building a little bit of a picture of this. Now, with the dark one again, I'm going to go over. You know, and actually when it comes to rendering, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can leave it like that, or you can just keep building it. So I'm just going to keep building it here, just to get maybe a slightly more subtle effect. And I'm going to bring it in a directional way to where I think the light is hitting it. Now I think there's a darker piece in here again. And as you're building it, you're layering into it all the time. You know, you wouldn't expect to get it right straight off the bat. You're always building, layering into it. And I don't think it'll be quite that bright at that side, so I'm just going to take that down a little bit. Now I'm looking for something a little darker, and now you can leave it green or we can build it up with a marker. I might try something like this actually. Let's just have a look, and that's very dark. Okay, so a very dark green, I'm going to pull along the edge here, and I'm going to use a thinner nib because I'm not convinced, but I just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that'll work there. Yep. Now I'm just going to blend that in a little bit using the pencils just to tie it all in together. And there we have our little cone. So again, we probably see a little bit of shade there. Maybe something like that. Same thing. And now we have our little cone. So we have all those solids rendered in. We have our three-dimensional floor. We have our background with contrast. So now that's it for this video.